I got the choke knob out, man. See, look, there it is right there. What I did is I let some WD-40 soak in there. Come right out. Come right out. I'm going to show you guys how this thing goes on when my knob comes in. But basically, what you do is, it fits right through there. First, what you do is you put the piece of the plastic thread on. Okay, you put the plastic thread on. Then you put the spring in place. Then you put this brass fitting on, and that's how they go together. What we're going to do too is I'm going to show you guys how I lubricate my cables with a bicycle pump and a needle valve on WD-40. I also just found out too that my horn button's stuck in place. So what we're going to do is I'm going to order new controls for this side, and we're going to replace that side. So we're going to replace these. We're going to replace our levers, replacing that, and we're going to replace that. We're going to get a new clutch line and new throttle cables. Everything else is okay. And I had an additional stator hub and a one-way clutch, and on my one-way clutch was a main bearing seal, but I ordered one anyway. So once that comes in, we'll take that off. We'll get some electronic spray, clean all this out. I ordered a gasket kit. We'll take the old gasket off and we'll reassemble it. Because before I start transferring parts onto the new frame, I want to get the engine running. I want to clean the engine up. And I'm going to show you guys how you clean an engine with muriatic acid. And I think I told you guys we're going to eliminate that. We're putting a cone on here, putting a cone filter on it. Look at all the oil in there. Looks like the guy never really maintained the vehicle very good. In one way, that's good, because that means that my upper cylinders and the valves are lubricated real good. So there was probably a lot of oil went in the carburetor, and it went through the upper cylinder, the upper part of the engine. In one way, that's good, because that means it's lubricated. And there is oil in there, so he didn't run the engine without oil. And I think I'm going to still lengthen the swing arm. I'm going to take my time on this. I may not even finish this next year, because I want to make this different. And I'm going to go ahead with solid struts to replace these. Maybe when I get it inspected, I'll put these on. See, he spray painted the shocks, spray painted these. I'm going to have to somehow, maybe I can get the paint off, maybe I can't. If I can't get the paint off, I'll have to spray paint them a different color. Other than that, it's actually, believe it or not, it's actually in decent shape for a 1985. What we'll do is, once we order a tank, we're going to get a different ignition, because this key here is not going to fit my tank. So you can buy a kit where you can get the ignition, you get the tank lid, you get a helmet lock. See, he took the helmet lock off. You can get a helmet lock. I really don't even care about that. And then you can get a front fork lock for up there, and the key will match all that. There's kits on Amazon and eBay that has those. That's nothing. We're going to see if we can change the handlebars. Headlight has to go. We'll change the headlight. And for now, we're waiting on the parts. As soon as the parts come in, we'll throw that seal on. We'll clean it up, change the oil, We'll put in 1 quart of oil and 1 quart of seafoam. And I ordered well, not the heavy duty. I ordered the bigger jet. We'll take the carb off. Maybe we'll take the carb off Friday. We'll start cleaning the carb out. That way, by the time the other parts come in, I'll have the carburetor done. And she'll be ready to fire up.